As a regular columnist for the Financial Times, you claim that longevity will impact many aspects of our lives,
Mm.
more than just healthcare. And what we need to keep a firm grasp on the future with regard to regulation, to education, workforce development, if we want to avoid major economic shocks. So, what do you see in the future of longevity, especially for aging people and the general population?
So I think that the combination of people living longer and plummeting birth rates, and that's what's bringing about this kind of cataclysm. And that's what's making governments across the world so scared they're trying to bribe people into having children. I think what that does is it actually starts to challenge our notions of family itself. So you have to start thinking differently about support networks. I've interviewed women all over the world who are deciding not to have children for a whole series of reasons that I write about in the book. We've actually seen that this year under COVID, that the lockdown baby boom has not happened. And the China one child policy, which has been reversed but has had no impact on the Chinese population, is actually being replicated in all sorts of other places without government intervention. It's completely fascinating. But it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. We just have to revise our notion of what is the support network that you're looking for when you're older. And crucially, I think longevity means we have to think about meaning. I mean, it might sound a bit hokey, but we need to think about purpose and meaning. And we've got this, still got this cliff edge of retirement. And I've interviewed so many people who've fallen over that cliff edge. Quite often they've rushed over the cliff edge, delighted by the thought that they're going to have many more years on the golf course, and then become seriously disillusioned with it, or maybe financially threatened by it. But I just think we have to change our assumptions, and we're remarkably traditional and conventional in the way we think. So I give a lot of talks to big companies about the future of work. Now, it's astonishing that so many big companies still retire people at 60. They have a really conventional notion, and we all have it in our heads. We have a career timetable in our heads of actually at what age are we going to do what. Now, funny enough, I have had a very unconventional career. I've fallen into interesting things when they've come along, but I'm very unusual. And I meet people continually who have got to their 50s and suddenly think, oh my God, what am I going to do next? We shouldn't be like that. There's been a suggestion of a mid-career MOT, which I think is a great idea. Sit people down, talk to them about their future, give them some hope. I think we just don't realize as a culture how conventionally we think about this stuff.